Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, May 29, 2024. The government has mobilized a multi-billion-dollar water project to relieve supply issues being faced in the western side of the country over the next 3 years. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says Cabinet has approved a design and build contract with Vinci Construction Grants projects for the start of the Western Water Resilience Program. This is to install and replace 2 major transmission pipelines from the Martha Brae Water Treatment Plant to the Terminal Reservoir in St. James and from the Great River Water Treatment Plant in St. James to Negril in Westmoreland. Mr. Holness says the project will enable a significant increase in the supply of water to the areas served by the treatment plants that will be impacted.
The pre-engineering phase of this project has commenced at a cost of 32 million Jamaican dollars. This will last 6 weeks. During that period, the National Water Commission, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, will complete the necessary technical and administrative work to facilitate the deployment of US $160 million, that is Jamaican $24.8 billion, for the installation and replacement of these 2 pipelines.
The Prime Minister was updating the nation on drought mitigation measures in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. During today's post-cabinet press briefing, Minister Matthew Samuda added that the project would go through a legal process at the Ministry of Finance to enable procurement under emergency circumstances, with work expected to start within 12 months.
The pipe procurement, because of the size and nature of the pipes that are expected to be used on this project, will see, after that period with the Ministry of Finance, a 4-month delivery window. At that point, once the pipes are in Jamaica, we'll obviously start construction. Now, all things being equal and in a perfect world, we would hope to start sometime towards November.
The first legislative amendment to Jamaica's constitution as part of an ongoing reform process was approved in the lower house on Tuesday. Section 61 was amended to replace wording such as the Queen with the Parliament of Jamaica, among others. The bill was piloted by Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malahoo Fort. She says this is a part of a proposed series of amendments intended to give effect to a constitution enacted by the Parliament and approved by the people of Jamaica.
The proposed alteration of Section 61 at this time is to ensure that the requisite bill providing for the establishment of the Republic of Jamaica will contain the enacting words that are commensurate with Republic status.
The amended section will now include enacting words that refer to the Parliament and the people of Jamaica.
The new words would be it enacted by the Parliament of Jamaica by and with the advice and consent of the Senate and the House of Representatives of Jamaica, or the House of Representatives of Jamaica, as the case may be. Subclause D provides for the amendment of subsection 5 of Section 61 by deletion of the words "the Governor General" for assent.
For the first time in its history, the Jamaica Fire Brigade will be installing a modern first-world electronic records management system. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie says testing is now ongoing for the new system.
This has massive implications for the quality of the high level of service being provided by the agency. In addition to providing inventory management, this system will streamline the JFB's entire building inspection process for properties. And this system that has been provided to the brigade will ensure that the inspection schedule, the report of violations and compliance tracking.
Minister McKenzie was making his contribution to the 2024-2025 sectoral debate on Tuesday. He says the new system will create a central electronic database of building plans island-wide, which will give firefighters quick access to floor plans and fire escape routes.
It will provide live tracking for fire personnel and equipment to ensure maximum safety and efficiency. It will create and manage firefighters' shift system, including overtime leave requests, thereby ensuring that the efficiency in terms of its frontline workers, preventing undue stress and burnout. This is critical, Madam Speaker.
The Overseas Examinations Commission, OEC, has announced the successful disbursement of payments to all teachers involved in marking school-based assessments, SBAs, for the years 2022 and 2023. Executive Director of the OEC, Hector Stevenson, unveiled the report during a post-cabinet briefing earlier today. He says the Commission is committed to meeting its financial responsibilities, and payments for the 2022 assessments include retroactive amounts owed.
There are schools that have made submissions that we've had to return for corrections and so on. And as soon as they return to us, we will complete those payments. So good news, everybody has been paid who has made submission to the OEC.
In response to the report, Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams lauded the agency for upholding the highest standards of integrity throughout the examination process, as well as the teachers for their commitment.
The SBAs have been a part of the CXC examinations assessment structure from its first examination in 1979. We thank our teachers for the long-established practice of marking these student-based assessment projects.
The Minister of Finance and Public Service says all major benchmarks established by the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, under the Public Sector Transformation Program have been met. Portfolio Minister Dr. Nigel Clark made the disclosure during his keynote address at the Caribbean Public Sector Financial Management Conference last week.
The Public Sector Transformation Project with the IDB is the first project with the IDB and the government of Jamaica where all of the metrics specified by the IDB at the outset of that loan have been achieved. Has not been easy, but we have got it done.
Minister Clark says the agreement, which was signed with the IDB approximately 6 years ago, has improved the delivery and quality of government services and enhanced efficiency in public spending.
They provided funding as well as access to technical expertise for us to get this done over a specified period of time.
The program focused on information and communications technology, human resource management, rationalization of public bodies, shared services in the public sector, and compensation restructuring, among other areas. And finally, the self-development by 350 micro, small and medium-sized enterprise MSME operators has been hailed as a step in the right direction. The beneficiaries graduated on the weekend from an online business management training course under the Wisynco Coca-Cola Foundation Growing Together initiative. Minister with responsibility for skills and digital transformation, Senator Dana Morris-Dixon, lauded the organizer and the participants. Minister Morris-Dixon says the more than 422,000 MSMEs in operation are undeniably the backbone of the economy, employing between 60 and 70% of workers, with over 90% being in the private sector.
It's your businesses that are building our country. It's your businesses that are going to be able to take Jamaica forward, and I want you to really believe that.
Participants included owners of corner shops, wholesales, groceries and supermarkets across the Wisynco network. Minister Morris-Dixon says the training is a bold and visionary step forward for the MSME sector and our economy.
Each of you as participants and now graduates of this program is equipped not only with new tools and knowledge, but also with a vision for what your business can achieve in the new Jamaica.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.